up right here every week. It's game time. Hey, we don't put in all our training, all our exercises for this moment. The lights on, tell them, line that up. Hey, we came on a mission. It's capture or kill, and we don't capture. Unleash the guns, fly, hit, talk, and Dallas Cowboy football. Win on 3.
Good people, it's your boy, Mr. Rome. Cowboys fan talk, right back like I never left. What's up with y'all, man? How are you feeling? Eagles, Cowboys today. Yes, what we've all been waiting for. Literally, a lot of people have been waiting for this game all year. Obviously, we had the 49ers game where we did not show up. So they just move it to the next big game, and they say, this is the Cowboys season. And that's exactly why I'm here to talk to y'all before the game. It's not, though. It's not, though. I know y'all want it to be. I know that Eagles fans want to crush our spirit and our soul, and this game isn't lined up properly to do that. This game, at most, is about bragging rights. That's it. And I pride myself on doing one thing with y'all, keeping it funky, giving y'all exactly how I feel. I'm just not nervous about this game. I said on Twitter, this is like house money. It's just not placed right to really crush our season. Maybe if the roles were reversed, that we were playing in Dallas today and then we had the Eagles later in the season where more was on the line, I would say, okay, this is a big game. Now you could say, for the division and all that, look, I'm just trying to get to the playoffs and handle our business. I've seen us lose at home. I see us lose on the road. And as people know, AT&T, although we're on an 11-game winning streak, it ain't really no special playoff juju there right now. We need to be playing well as a team, home, away, it don't matter. Y'all feel me? But as far as this whole, you know what I'm saying, look, I want the division. Don't get me confused with my nonchalant attitude. I'm just saying that this ain't the game where the pressure's so ratcheted up that, you're playing tight. That's what we did in San Francisco. We came in all week just, we wanted to throw the hands with San Francisco, and it wasn't that. They came out focused to play football and beat us soundly. We are going to come out today, I feel like, and focused to play football. Do I think we're going to be amped up and ready to go? Yes. Yes, I do, but I just don't feel the whole – I don't see the players playing tight. All week I've been paying attention to their attitudes. Everybody seems loose, focused, locked in, ready to get to the game. Not we want to kill them, as people have been saying Jalen Carter want to do to us. I really feel like the Eagles fan base and their team, town mantra, they're born and, when they're born, they're told that you hate the Cowboys. That's just part of your life. So it's a different type of mindset. You know what I'm saying? And I get it. Y'all been hating the Cowboys since y'all was born. Whether you like football or not, you hate that star. And it's just in you. The Cowboys hate the Eagles in the fact that they're a division rival and that they could stand in our way of going to where we need to go ultimately. But Cowboys fans aren't born, and I hate the Eagles. It just ain't. I've been a Cowboys fan for as long as I can remember. You know what I'm saying? Back when we was winning championships. Had moments where we really, really disliked the Giants on this same level when the Giants was winning chips. You know what I'm saying? When they had the little Eli Manning run, we ain't like the Giants. They was kind of, more on top of it. We've hated the Eagles back when we had Quincy Carter and Chad Hutchinson and all that, and we was playing, quarterback carousel, and they was winning the division. We was mad at them then. And a couple of times in between when Washington gets up to play for a year, we dislike them then. We don't like nobody in our division. But it just depends on what team is playing, what rival is playing better at the time than you the top rival for that moment division-wise. Because I promise you, if Washington was playing really well and the Eagles were not, we would be focused on Washington and the Eagles would still hate us the same way. They've always hated us. They hate us whether they're doing good or bad. I've heard Eagles fans look at me and say, long as we beat the Cowboys, it don't matter what else you do in the season. That is a crazy mindset. It ain't the same for the Cowboys. If we go 2-15 and we just sweep the Eagles, people going to be pissed. No one's going to be walking around happy, and that's the difference. If they went 2-15 but beat the Cowboys, they can sleep at night. That's the difference in the rivalry. And I get it, man. Yo, man, get your hate on. Get your anger and all that on. As far as for today's game, I really, really see it going like this, man. I feel like the Cowboys need to come out confidently. They need to come out ready for press man and aggression to start the game from defense. The Eagles are coming out to make a statement. They want to hit hard. Apparently, they've been lying to their fans all week. Apparently, Dan Sileo and people are saying that the Cowboys are laughing at our secondary. No, you're not. You're just trying to drum up some motivation. You know what I'm saying? You feel bad about your secondary. Don't put that on us. We're coming to handle business. I've been saying business trip all week. It's a business trip. You feel bad about your secondary. Now you're trying to overly motivate them by making up stories. That's corny. And then as far as the whole the Rocky statue thing, y'all got to stop putting the opposing team's jersey on the statue and saying, oh, you done messed up now. That's corny. I don't know who got a step ladder out there and climbed up there and put Dak's jersey on there. We ain't even on it like that. We ain't on it like that. Can't nobody – you got to show me a crowd of Dallas fans. It's too many fun. It's 2023. Somebody would have recorded it. Don't show me a still picture. Show me the fan putting it up there, because there's no way a crowd of Dallas fans or a Dallas fan could get to that statue without somebody recording it. You know why you can't find that video? Because it didn't happen. Y'all just lying. And this is sad because you're trying to just, they disrespecting Rocky. So, you're acting like we did. You're acting like we did versus San Fran. Don't be surprised if later things go differently. But like I said, press man, aggression, overly aggression. We need to be prepared for the overly aggressiveness and have some man beaters, in place. Smart plays that are definitively get the ball out of Dak's hand into a playmaker, let them create, move the chains a little bit, just get it kind of going. Our last game started off kind of hiccupish because I don't know what they were doing, but we got 2 sacks. One got null and void by a penalty, and we were able to move the ball. But we don't need to come out here and run Tony Pollard down A or B gap trying to out-muscle Jalen Carter or Jordan Davis or Fletcher Cox. Let's not be stupid. Now, in the game of chess, they're going to expect us to come with man beaters and get the ball out quick and be trying to get a quick turnover. And you got to just be ready for that. I hope that all this has been discussed because I can see it going that way. As far as defensively, we don't need to sell out to stop A.J. Brown. I'm the opposite of that. I say you have implementation. I say you put Gilly on him, you bracket him, but you don't need to sell out. You don't need to put too many resources over there and then allow them to matriculate down the field and dominate in that fashion. That's more demoralizing. Now, A.J. Brown does start get their emotion going, so long completions to him does help. But our safeties just got to come to play. We say we have a good safety room. Let's see it. I would love to see Wanye Thomas on the field. I feel like he's our single high safety guy. He reminds me of Hufanga. I feel like he can get the job done. J.K. is our emotional leader. He's more physical. He's good on tight ends, but I just want to see him elevate his level of play today too. Malik Hooker, Donovan Wilson. You might not need to be out there and be like a Jalen Hurts spy because I don't believe he's not going to run the ball. I got him running. They're going to shoot his knee up, whatever they shut up Patrick Mahomes' ankle with in the Super Bowl. Jalen Hurts is going to be full-fledged Jalen Hurts, and he's going to have to prove to me otherwise that he's not. So I wouldn't assume that he can't run because he will take off. But as far as in this game, man, I just feel like the Cowboys are focused and loose and not uptight and overly thinking like we did in San Fran. I feel like in San Fran we were reactionary, not, we weren't playing our game. I feel like today we'll play our game. First and foremost, every year, y'all do this to yourselves. Y'all act like we can't beat Philly. We split with them every year, or we might have swept. We've swept them more recently than they swept us. But every year, I hear the media and everybody talk to us like we don't belong on the field with them. I've been a whole lot of, they're better at quarterback, running back, tight end, O-line, D-line, everywhere. Cowboys have a better secondary, and maybe. That's all I've been hearing. Better coach, better GM. They're apparently better than us everywhere. So, we don't have a chance. So usually what happens is when you're doubted that much, it becomes we playing with house money. Because the way people describe this team, this Cowboys team and everything like that, we have nothing to lose, everything to gain. Nothing to lose, everything to gain. Apparently, we don't belong on the field with them. Right? Y'all have a better roster at every stop but one positional group in the secondary. So this should be a blowout, technically, right? But then you hear people say this is one of the toughest games of the year and all this extra stuff. So which one is it? Are we horrible or are we on the level of the Eagles? Now, you know where I stand. I know we can play with this team. Not even a question. I just can't wait to see it. The talking is done. There will be no excuses. Let's get to it. It's your boy, Mr. Rome. I'll see you at the post game. Holla.